Yeah, so I was in Hoima, where my friends and I, we are part of a running community in the country that has really picked up. If you're just joining, yeah, it's picked up, but it's been around. We have friends who are running across the country. We have teams, we have clubs. On Twitter, we have the Twitter Running School, where you don't pay any subscription. All you need is your shoes and legs, and then you're good to go. So at the weekend, we had something that's quite fresh in Hoima. It's organized by a running club, a sports management company called Activate Uganda. And the run is an ultra run called the Great Escarpment Ultra Run. We had over 40 runners in there. And we had 42 kilometers, we had 50 kilometers, we had 70 kilometers. Yours truly did the 50 kilometers. Oh. Wow. And in that, we had Ugandans who also did the Comrades Marathon in South Africa, the 90-kilometer marathon. Actually, the best Ugandan got Gaddafi Sali, who did the 90 kilometers in South Africa in 6 hours, 49 minutes. As well did 70 kilometers in Hoima in about just over 5 hours. Quite something. He actually overtook me on my 31st kilometer when I was coming back, because how we did it, we left Hoima town and headed out. So those doing 50, you'd stop at 25 and turn back. Those of 70, you'd stop at 35 and turn back. So Gaddafi Sali, actually, I'm calling him Gaddafi Airlines, because on my 31st kilometer, he was arriving back from collecting his 35, and the guy just passed, and it was quite a beauty. But beyond the running, personally, I'm happy because it's the first time I've done an organized ultra marathon. I'd never done any marathon, and I managed to do, in my training, 42 kilometer, I did 5 hours and 23 minutes. But yesterday, I went past the 42 kilometer mark at 5 hours and 5 minutes. So for me, that was something. But it's the camaraderie, it's the connection, it's the business, it's the people pushing your limits. And it doesn't have to be Eliud Kipchoge, it doesn't have to be Joshua Cheptegei, it doesn't have to be Jacob Kiplimo. Everyone is a star in their own. Everyone is great in their own right. And you just have to do it. So it's the connection, and oh yeah.
Where is Andrew?
That should, yeah, those are some of my colleagues there. That's Moses Rutahigwa, the one in flowered pants. He did Comrades as well with a colleague.
They call them floral pants, not flowered.
Thank you very much, Ismail Dakaba. Floral pants. And right there, some of my colleagues, Michael. So it was quite something. I spent 6 hours on the road and 30 minutes running. Now, Ismail cannot believe it. That's if I'm to paint a picture for you, the kilometers I did from here towards when you're approaching Mavira. Now, the guys who did 70 literally ran from Kampala to Jinja.
Wow.
Yes. So it's quite something. It's I'm encouraging Ismail. I'm encouraging Elvis Senono from Omumuli.
I wish you could get our entire team.
Yeah, Innocent Indaula. Yeah, they should come and we do this. And after this medley, Ismail, I know I can do the marathon. I'm actually going for the Rwenzori Tusker Marathon on September 2nd in Kasese as well. So this is to...
But Andrew, one of the things I want to ask you, and I'm not here to ask the questions, that's my boss job.
Please do ask.
What does it take to prepare for these things? Because I've seen you transform from junk food to walking to running. Yeah, what kind of preparation goes into this center? And for me, the mentor is easy because we all want to feel healthy and feel happy about our bodies. Some of us don't. Yeah, but what the thing about the physical preparation? Yeah. Because mentally I want to run 90 kilometers. But physically, how do I prepare to be able to run 10? Let's start there.
Thank you, Ismail. Let me be like politicians. That's a great question. That's a great question. Before I get to answer the physicality, people ask me, why do you even wake up? Why are you torturing yourself? What inspires you? And I tell them one thing. The day you decide that you are doing it for yourself and not anyone else is the day you will start. The others, we can even be motivation and all. I won't go there. But how do you prepare mentally? I should have done 70 kilometers, but my friend, we call her our director of studies on Twitter running school, Janet Nakazi. She's a basketballer, by the way. So she kept pushing me, and I was telling her, please, oh, that's me there receiving my certificate from Alex Queenie, the organizer with Activate Uganda. So, she kept pushing me, and I was like, no, I'm not joining your madness. I walked to Mbale, that's it. So she's like, no, you can do it. We were welcoming guys back from Comrades. So finally, I got in, but I found them in their 6th week of training.
Oh.
Now, personally, I had to train because they trained for 12
What do they do in training?
Now, we have a program whereby Mondays I would be free. So Tuesday, you have a given number of kilometers that you do. Then you do strength and condition training. You go to the gym, you know, leg work and all. Then Saturdays were for long runs, where I did 42, 42, 30, 18 and all. So you have all that stuff.
Getting a headache.
Yeah. So finally, I trained for 6 weeks, but the rest who did 70 trained for 12. So because I joined midway, Janet had to organize for me 50 and my own program. Hey. So so whenever you see me at 6:30 on the road, please, I'm not one of the 14 million Ugandans. I'm just going for it. But yeah, guys, to all those who participated, thank you very much. And I'm looking forward to bringing all these people to the running school, and it's a beautiful community. You should all be involved.